morning, Dan. Hi, nice to meet you.
Hello.
Most people will recognize you from your first game, From Until Dawn, and a lot of people love the scary, teeny horror vibe, so to speak. And Dark Pictures was very specific and very certain kind of horror. So, with little hope, what subgenre you are tackling this time?
So every time we do a new game, we try and do different subgenres of horror.
Mhm.
So each game is going to be very different. This one, it's witchcraft, and it's this isolation, and they're going to be trapped in this one town. But yeah, witchcraft and the events of the past are going to be the main themes that you see. Um, yeah.
Ja. Also diesmal wird es um Hexen gehen. Diesmal wird wieder ein weiteres Subgenre in Angriff genommen. Vorher war es Teenie Horror, dann war es eher so dieses isolierte auf einem Boot sein, Geisterhorror. Und diesmal geht es um Hexen. If I recall right, this time it also is about time travel, right?
So we're going to see various different periods. The prologue is set in the 1970s, and that sets up the start of the story. And then the main part of the game is set in modern day in Little Hope, in a town that's deserted and isolated and broken down. And then they're going to see glimpses of the past, 400 years ago, 1692. The real events of the Salem or Little Hope witch trials. So they're going to see that, and then you have to try and work out how the different time periods are connected, and to try and escape the town.
So it's not actually time travel, it's more like foreshadowing, backshadowing.
I mean, there's a number of different ways that the players will be able to read it, whether they're, and that's part of working out what's going on, whether it's time travel or whether it's glimpses or whether it's, there's a lot of different interpretations that we want people to sort of play with and think about.
Yeah. I see it's kind of a secret currently.
I mean, it's part of the mystery of Little Hope. Why are you seeing these things? And, how are they connected?
Also man sieht schon in dem Preview-Material, dass man sehen kann, dass da Zeitsprünge gemacht werden, und Dan will noch nicht verraten, ob das jetzt tatsächliche Zeitreisen sind oder ob diese Zeitsprünge auf eine ganz andere Art und Weise erklärt werden. Man wird aber 3 verschiedene Zeitperioden sehen, und die werden etwas von dem ganzen Ort erzählen, von Little Hope, wo das stattfindet. Und aber was genau, das möchte ich ja noch nicht verraten. Das ist ein Geheimnis, das man erst später herausfinden möchte. So the first Dark Pictures game got a co-op mode. Will this also be in the second one, in Little Hope?
Yeah, so all the games in the Dark Pictures series are built from day one to be co-op, to have that multiplayer mode. It was really well received in Man of Medan, and so we're continuing to do the same thing and build upon it. And it's just a lot of fun. That's how we often watch and experience horror. Movies and TV programs, you experience them together with your friends and your family. And in gaming, that hasn't really happened before. Horror games are normally on your own, at your PC, or on your console or whatever. Whereas what we're doing with the co-op and movie night, it's about bringing people together and being scared together. It's definitely a core part of the Dark Pictures, and will continue to be so.
Yeah, so a lot of people maybe remember being scared as a group of friends in movies. So this is kind of an event that got lost over the years, right? With all the streaming services.
Yeah, and also with the movie night, the couch co-op, being able to pass the pad and get other people involved, and so it's not just me as a hardcore gamer that's playing it. My partner or my parents or my friends can all join in and sit and play with us together, and we can experience the story and take it in different ways. And the same thing with the co-op online. You can have a big influence on where the story goes, and I can be pushing the other way, and I can try and get everyone killed if I want, and you're trying to save everyone. So it's kind of cool and fun to play together.
So, also Dan sagt, dass der Multiplayer-Modus, der im ersten Spiel dabei war, dann auch wieder hier mit drin ist. Das heißt, ihr könnt dieses Spiel auch mit mehreren Leuten wieder spielen. Und Supermassive würde damit ganz gerne dieses Gefühl wiederbringen, das man hatte, wenn man früher mit Freunden gemeinsam vor Horrorfilmen gesessen hat. Also meistens natürlich im Kino. Und das ist etwas, was jetzt so ein bisschen durch die Streaming-Services verloren gegangen ist. Da gucken die Leute lieber mal abends irgendwie noch schnell irgendwie für 2 Stunden Film. Und aber so dieses Event, dass man in einer Gruppe sich einen Horrorfilm anguckt und sich gemeinsam erschrickt, danach drüber diskutiert und so, das möchte Supermassive Games mit dem Dark Pictures Film sage ich schon, mit den Dark Pictures Spielen auf jeden Fall auch wieder zurückbringen. Also gemeinsam davor sitzen und sich gemeinsam gruseln. I think one of the most interesting part as being a cinematic horror game is of course working with actors and trying to portray different kind of emotion and stuff like that. So how challenging is that to do in real time, basically to do all the live performances?
So, I mean, it's a lot of fun. It's a highlight of the job, actually, to work with some of these actors. I mean, we've got an amazing team here. Everyone's working from home, or most of them are working from home at the moment. Obviously, with what's going on as well, that's the most important thing, that everyone's safe and secure and, and can do their jobs in a good fashion, in a safe fashion. Working with people like Will Poulter, he was fantastic. Such a great guy to work with. Really professional, but really fun and easygoing, and completely got what we wanted. And he gives, and it really elevates the rest of the cast as well. Ellen, who plays Angela, was fantastic. A guy called Alex playing John, and the others as well. Everyone did a fantastic job. And then also, because of what we're doing with this game, we've got the different time periods. So we have different actors for the 1600s part. So we used a bunch of British actors using sort of Northern English voices. And again, they were all fantastic. And it's brilliant to see it coming together and hearing all these different emotions and, the great script that the team have got written. It's a lot of fun, and seeing it come up on screen is a real pleasure.
Also Dan erklärt, dass es riesen Spaß macht, mit den Darstellern zu arbeiten. Das ist sicherlich eins der spaßigsten Aspekte bei der Produktion. Das ist ein sehr, sehr cooler, kreativer Austausch, der da stattfindet. Und ein paar Gesichter werdet ihr auch wiedererkennen. Zum Beispiel der Porter hat im Maze Runner mitgespielt. Zum Beispiel ein Gesicht, das wir hier auch im Kino auch öfter mal gesehen haben. Also durchaus auch Darsteller, die ein bisschen länger in der Branche drin sind. Players who haven't played Man of Medan don't have to, they can just jump into the new game, right?
People that have played Man of Medan, we want them to come along. If they've enjoyed it, then hopefully they'll enjoy this one as well. But because we're doing very different subgenres and very different style of story, we think it will bring in new players and different people that are interested in different stories. You don't need to play the first one. We want you to play it, but you don't need to play it. We want you to play them.
Yeah.
They're our passion, and I love making them. I love being part of the team here. So there's many people that play them, the better. Makes us happy.
Ja, cool. Also ihr müsst den ersten Teil Man of Medan nicht gespielt haben, um in Little Hope einsteigen zu können. Also dadurch, dass die Geschichten in sich geschlossen sind und jetzt nur den Kurator als Verbindungsstück haben, könnt ihr auch natürlich mit dem zweiten Teil einsteigen. Wobei der natürlich sagt, dass sie natürlich gern möchten, dass ihr mit dem ersten einsteigt, auch um die Verbindung mit dem Kurator zu haben. Aber wenn ihr sagt, ey, das sieht cool aus, aber ich habe den ersten gespielt, könnt ihr auf jeden Fall auch mit Little Hope auch einsteigen. One last question, when will Little Hope be out?
Coming out Halloween this year, so only a couple more months, and then hopefully we'll scare everyone on Halloween.
Yeah, this is the most perfect release date ever for a horror game.
Yeah.
Dan, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for this interview.
Tschüss.